Welcome into Rover Sports here on a Saturday night. Tonight we're going to be looking at Sam Bradford and the Philadelphia Eagles offense as they head to nap down to the RCA Dome to take on, or actually it's Lucas Oil Stadium, to take on the Indianapolis Colts. I believe the Colts have a 3-and-out, and now Sam Bradford at quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles here as we are going to start off our coverage of Eagles breakdown here on Rover Sports. Great punt there by the boomstick. Pat McAfee puts the Eagles at the 15-yard line as they will start their day. Pretty good hops by the punter, I have to say. Sam Bradford hands, and he doesn't. This is a complete disaster. The boat sinks on this particular play. We could slow it up. So here you have a blitzing linebacker. Jason Kelsey decides to ignore 79. I believe that might be Green. He looks like he's in outer space. Look at him. He looks like he's doing the cha-cha slide. He's just pivoting around. It seriously looks like that guy, 79, was on a hoverboard. This is hoverboard mode. You're not outside of middle school in a middle school parking lot doing the hoverboard. Here's 79. He's getting his hoverboard game right. Look at this. Oh, yeah. And Sam Bradford not riding a hoverboard. Disaster. Complete disaster. Sam Bradford is, he doesn't need to take any more hits, that's for sure. Here's a handoff. The Eagles are so behind here. And then you're going to see one of the best plays probably in Sam Bradford's whole NFL career. So Sam Bradford here, it's 3rd and 17. He eludes the defensive tackler, and then he's going to throw kind of a wobbler, but he throws a perfect ball right into Chris Givens, who makes his first appearance pretty much of the entire preseason and pretty much in years. A complete lapse by Chuck Pagano and the Indianapolis Colts to allow Givens to get up the field there. But Sam Bradford, again, keeping his eyes downfield, making a man miss. I mean, this was a special play by Sam Bradford and one that can get fans excited. This was a good omen if there ever was one. 1st and 10 now for Bradford. Stepping up, confident, great throw. I don't care that Nelson Aguilar has sprinklers for hands, because Nelson Aguilar has been nothing. He's just had an awful preseason campaign, and even last season he didn't do much. He's looking like the Eagles might have drafted him too high. This throw is perfect. It's a little on the back shoulder, but Aguilar, I mean, he tips it right up for the defender to make a play on the football. It's clearly 1,000% Nelson Aguilar's fault. Sam Bradford actually throwing some heat, looking confident. You could tell Sam Bradford was going to come out here and put on a show. Just the way that Sam Bradford, you look at the protection, I mean, Sam Bradford can tell that he's just going to light the RCA Dome on fire tonight. Look at Sam. This is a perfect anticipating throw from the top. He hits Aguilar. It hits him right in the hands. Maybe it's a little to the right of his head. He's still got to at least bring it into his hands. Worst possible scenario, Nelson Aguilar really butchers that football play. I think we're going to see the Colts go in, tack on a field goal. And here you see a great return by the West Virginia native, or not native, the West Virginia grad, Wendell Smallwood, making a play, making some serious cuts up the football field. Now you're going to see Sam Bradford, pocket, perfect ball, right to the outside to Darren Sproles. Now you might be thinking, this football throw, this is easy. Look at Sam go through his progressions. He's so comfortable. If Sam Bradford can move the team like this, there will be a lot of people asking for his services. Perfect protection. This football is thrown on a line to a spot. I mean, that's where you could tell that Sam Bradford has his mojo going on. This is a perfect play. Then Bradford here on 2nd and 2 Quick fire to Josh Huff. What? Look at Joshua Huff. Where did this come from? Josh Huff. My goodness. Sam pins it right on him, and then Josh Huff with the juke, making Indianapolis look silly. What a play by Josh Huff. Sam Bradford is like a walking turret. He is peppering the Indianapolis defense right now, putting on a show. When it's week 3, it's Christmas for Sam Bradford in preseason. Week 3 of preseason, you can count on Sam Bradford. Here the snap's a little bit poor, but still, you see Sam Bradford is going to handle a terrible snap. And some days when Sam's in a zone, the guy is in a zone. So makes a difficult play look routine. Then Bradford out of your hands. This is just a terrible, terrible route by Dorial Green Beckham on this play. Terrible. We're going to slow it up. So Sam Bradford here hangs in the pocket. He doesn't look off any defenders, but this throw is perfect, right in a spot where Dorial could catch the football. Instead, you learn this in Pee Wee football. What do they tell you as a wide receiver? To keep running. It looks like Dorial Green Beckham is sky gazing. It looks like he's looking up there. It looks like he's bird watching instead of running back and actually continuing to run towards the back pylon. This is a touchdown, and it must be infuriating for Sam Bradford that Dorial Green Beckham is not running and not finishing the route.
He's also turned around the wrong way. That's another reason he is not turned properly around. If you watch it in slow motion, you look at Dorial Green Beckham.
Go back and see.
Go back.
Yeah, we'll
just
go back
watch it slow motion. And this, again, is something pretty basic and very awkward here. Dorial Green Beckham, watch him carefully, is turned.
Stop. Yep, right there.
He's turned the wrong way.
Right.
Okay? He's turned inside to the field. He should be facing outside.
It's a back shoulder throw.
Exactly.
But really, Bradford wanted it inside.
Exactly. There you go.
He's on the outside. All right. Sammy B. This was one of Bradford's best plays of the entire game, and I'll explain to you why. You might say, he took the easy way out, right? You know, Bradford, conservative, playing weak, not going for a first down. Bradford here, he wants to go deep. He wants to go get the first down, but he could tell that the pass is not there because Trey Burton is getting mugged back there, and he ends up still getting positive yardage, not taking a sack, conserving the points. That's great quarterbacking play by Bradford. And here you see Zach Ertz almost get the first down for the team. And now Sturgis will tack on 3-all in Indianapolis. I think McAfee's going to punt the ball again, and the Eagles take over. The boomstick Pat McAfee. Here goes Ryan Matthews. Great acceleration there. The right side of the line getting a great push there. Here's Sam. Look at this cutback. My gosh. This is fantastic. Look at Ryan Matt here. He's looking like he's still at Fresno State with these cutbacks. Ryan, watch him go, what? The words of Chris Berman, what? He does two quick steps to his left there, leaving the Colts in the dust. Ryan Matthews, sensational footwork on this particular play. Looks very nimble in getting a good 25-yard gain.
Nice downfield block by Chris Givens as well.
Sam Bradford, handing. Barner. Oh, look at Kenyon Barner making a serious play here, making something out of nothing. Great block by Peters. Peters gets a pancake on the outside as well. Maybe he was called a penalty. No, it's on the Colts. So here's Sam. Look at Sam under duress, still making a great throw from the pocket. No panic. It's Zach Ertz hanging in there, taking a shot. There's just a tough play. This is not good blocking by the Eagles here on 2nd and 5. you're going to see here as we slow this down is well, we slowed it down to the climax. Essentially, though, you see Alan Barbary just get blown off the line of scrimmage. So terrible blocking on that particular play. False start, or no, actually a legal procedure. It's now 3rd and 1, and then the jet sweep to Joshua Huff, who prances into the end zone for a touchdown. So watch Josh Huff having the game of his life. Blows by 93. Incredible speed by Josh Huff. Great design.
The best thing about this scheme by Peterson is that you're not requiring Huff to really catch the ball. He might catch it 3 to 5 yards, but you're putting him in space, and he looks like a burner, and that's what you need to do to get him involved in the game.
Precisely. Here's more Andrew Luck. And I believe Andrew Luck doesn't take much time today. I think Andrew Luck was relatively quick today with his drive. So we're going to head here to the first part of the Eagles' drive. Kenyon Barner breaking some tackles and, getting outside for a couple of yards. Kenyon Barner looking really solid. Definitely going to make the team. Again, the Josh Huff on the jet sweep. If it works one time, might as well try it again. Brandon Brooks is number 79, and he's in the game for now. Look at Sammy stepping up, throwing a complete dime. A little Dilford dime. Look at Sam. This is confident. Look, pah! Right there.
And Huff is actually catching the ball. That's a 10-yard catch. Huff is playing the game of his career, obviously.
but this jump stop, by this hop by Sam Bradford, this is next level confidence. We didn't see this last year. Look at Sam here stepping up. This is the most impressive footwork I've seen of the quarterbacks this week. Stepping up, throwing a strike, looking like he's back at Norman. And these crossing patterns with Sam Bradford, Bradford has about a 15 to 20-yard radius to throw the football. That's where he makes his hay. So the West Coast offense seems like a lot better fit. Seems like a very good fit for Sam Bradford.
It looks like that ACL graft is finally mature. He has a lot of confidence. He's really stepping off and pushing off that right foot.
Precisely. Here you're going to see a slow motion replay, or maybe no motion replay. Here's Sam Bradford hitting Dorial Green-Beckham on the slant route. DGB, the newcomer from Tennessee. There's Kenyon Barner, and that's a borderline
and they're
late
saying
hit.
It's not a late hit because the tackle began in bounds, but sure looked like a late hit to me in real time.
Yes, it did. Indeed. We just missed the touchdown. Bradford up top. Easy pickings. That's basically like a high school junior going up against a fourth grader. That particular play. That's easy pickings for DGB. This is when you tell Dorial Green-Beckham to simply run a fade route. I'm sure that he can comprehend, and I'm sure he can run that route.
The nice thing is he didn't turn around the wrong way there. He was actually running the right way.
It's almost impossible for that play to turn around.
But he's about a foot taller than the other guy.
Yeah.
He completely burned him.
And I'd say that he has some upside. And unlike Nelson Aguilar, I would put in Dorial Green-Beckham if I were the Eagles.
Do you notice on that play the Eagles didn't miss Dennis Kelly? I just want to make that point.
Okay. You're allowed to make that point, but just, keep in mind that's a controversial statement, though, to Dennis Kelly.
That's all right. He'll get over it.
Okay. So Dorial Green-Beckham, he should be the second wide receiver in command. The receiver should be, first you have Jordan Matthews, Dorial Green-Beckham, and Josh Huff. Aguilar should be, the fourth string wide receiver. Would you be okay with that?
I agree, and I believe Paul Turner has made the team.
Yep.
He just a good possession receiver. Guys that aren't making the team, Caleb Jones, the guy Watford who catches the ball later. Those guys are going to be what they call selling insurance next week.
Byron Marshall.
Not making the team. They have to cut 10 players this week.
Oh, sure. Look at Kenyon Barner. I mean, me and you, we both look at film, and we really like this kid a whole lot.
Kid looks like an NFL running back. Speed and power.
Look at Sam hitting Trey Burton.
Trey Burton also
Sam
played
is
great.
so in rhythm,
Precise.
man.
Look how many precise throws you're seeing. Just step it up in rhythm.
So
he looks so
accurate.
comfortable in the West Coast offense. Never looked this comfortable with Chip Kelly.
This is like Chad Pennington on the Jets. That's who Sam Bradford reminds me of playing
Much
in
better,
his prime.
except without 4 rotator cuff tears and surgeries. A much stronger arm.
Chad Pennington led the Jets to playoffs,
but he was at the end. He was
Sam Bradford. I mean, he's not a guy that's gonna like really hurt you in terms of throwing 40 to 50-yard bombs. He's not an RG3 type.
Brent Selleck had a nightmarish game. 2 drops and a missed block, allowed a sack earlier. Just not a good game for Mr. Selleck.
Well, what was this, his 30th preseason in the NFL?
Yes, only the 30th preseason.
So maybe he's kind of getting complacent.
Maybe by the 31st preseason, he'll be watching with us on the film review.
Or maybe he'll be better.
Or maybe better. Not likely, though.
Oh, yeah, he'll be a guest. He'll be a guest next year. I can't
reviewer.
get enough of this play. It's so funny. I mean, because he's going up against quarterbacks. So, this should be easy catch. Like, these are little gnats trying to pick the ball out from you. Come on. Have stronger hands.
That's weak. I don't want to see that again. Let's keep moving.
What?
I ate dinner recently, so I don't want to lose it. Continue moving.
Right. You might have to confront Brent Selleck if you don't feel too good, Beaver.
That's all right.
Look at Sam here, stepping up, confident. Love it. I mean, Sam Bradford, his radius is 15 to 20 yards. That's where he makes his hay. He's kind of like a one-trick pony. He isn't going to RG3 you. He's not going to.
It's perfect for the West Coast offense.
He is.
Nice. Look at this acceleration by Ryan Matthews.
He's pretty.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That is Barner.
Kenyon Barner.
Excuse me.
You're right. He's like an Alex Smith, like almost a better, could be a better version.
Nice block
of
by Ertz. Ertz has a really good game.
He does.
Good possession receiver. Ertz with a solid game all around.
He does. He had really high expectations his first year. Expectations have dropped, but that being said, he still performed well. Yeah, you like to see Brandon Brooks block a little better on that play. Sam, little play action. Again, takes what the defense gives him. Just a really crisp performance, though, from Sam Bradford. You can't get upset when seeing this. I mean, he's not taking risks. He's taking care of the football. And this pass could be completed by a kitty cat. As Trey Burton is so wide open. But that ends the night of Sam Bradford. I'd give Bradford an A. Every time when it's the third preseason game, it's Christmas Day in the Bradford household.
But there's one mention. The unsung hero in this game, of course, is the offensive line. They ran block well, pass blocked. They look great. Jason Peters is back. Kelsey was solid. This was an A performance by the starting offense tonight for the Philadelphia Eagles.
And I think honorable mention is the Indianapolis Colts defense.
For assisting them to make them look so great. Much like the Green Bay Packers defense was the MVP of the preseason for the Eagles last year.
Yes. Thanks for watching.